Well everyone, it's Terry and I got another Otago. What is cosplay? Yeah, this is for those who don't know what cosplay is. Pretty much, I'm at Anime Expo 2017 and who better to ask than a cosplayer? So, let's see what cosplay is to them. Well everyone, before I get a little too far ahead of myself, let's go over what cosplay is. Well, cosplay originally started in the United States at the first World's Science Fiction Convention in 1939. It was then later more popularized by the Japanese around 1984, and they pretty much put the word, well, the Japanese put together the term cosplay, derived from the English loan words costume and role play. So you put costume and role play together, you have cosplay. Now, since we have a rough understanding of what this particular Otago is, or well, just a loan word from Japan, let's go over and ask some cosplayers really what cosplay means to them. What is cosplay to you?
It's something that allows people to come together, like from all sorts of backgrounds, races, religions, everything like that, to have fun and to meet new friends and put on wigs and costumes and get to know people.
Couldn't have heard a better answer, honestly. Well, thank you very much. Do you want to give a shout out to your cosplay blog, or if you have one, or anything you're doing?
I don't, but shout out to my friends that inspired me to do this, because without them I wouldn't be able to be here right now.
What advice would you give to someone who's not confident enough to wear their favorite cosplay?
I would just say go for it. I mean, as long as you're confident, like honestly confident enough. Well, like if you really like the character, then go for it. It doesn't matter what anyone else would say. It just matters if you like the character enough, then it shouldn't matter.
Cool. Well, very good words of advice. Do you have anything?
I like to say that anybody can cosplay anything. I mean, even if it's casual cosplay, even if whatever they want to do, like you can wear whatever you want to wear. That's just in general. For cosplay, just, like she said, just go for it.
Well, that's the key. So if you're too intimidated to cosplay something, then just go for it and who cares? Now, thank you very much for the quick interview. Do you have a cosplay blog or anything you want to Instagram, anything you want to promote?
My Instagram is nacho,
Okay.
and it's NACHONAHO, and there's an underscore in between them.
Okay.
I'm with her.
Okay, cool. Well, definitely check these ladies out. Well, I found two more lovely ladies, and I'm just going to ask them how cosplay has affected their lives.
Honestly, it gave me something to work on and gave me more experience at Anime Expo and other conventions. Instead of just taking the pictures, you get to be in the pictures. It's just an amazing, amazing thing. I highly recommend cosplaying.
Yeah, same answer here. Like, I give you more things to do. Like, I usually just draw all day, but now I working on this big fan and like the wig and all that. So. Yeah.
Well, very nice job, the both of you. How long did it take both of you to put these together?
Honestly, just like a couple months. I mainly just bought the cheapest thing I could find on eBay, and I tried to work with it as best I could.
But with this, I actually made it from scratch, if it isn't obvious. But it took me a couple months too, but it could have took me a couple days if I just hammered it all at once.
Well,
but yeah.
It's a pretty big fan, so I can see how that could take some time. But thank you very much. Do you two happen to have a cosplay blog that people can check you out of, or any Instagrams or anything?
I do have one Instagram. My name is Hunky Time from Voltron. Yeah, you can follow me there.
Yeah, I don't have one. She's my Carrie.
Well, thank you very much for the interview, and I hope that both of you enjoy the rest of the con. Well, I've just found me a bride Sonico, and I'm going to ask her, do you have any advice for any aspiring cosplayers?
Yes. You don't need to sew all your cosplays. You're allowed to alter other articles of clothing, and no one cares. Do what you want to do. Don't feel like you can't do something because you don't know how. It's buy cosplays online, commission. It's just yeah, that's what I say, because I know as a baby cosplayer, I used to be I have to sew all my cosplays or they're not real cosplays. That's not true.
Well, that is good words of advice, because you can just alter something, and it's you have an alternate version of Sonico. So it's one of those type of things that you don't necessarily need to just go all out, get that sewing machine out and just start doing it.
Yeah, this was made from an old Halloween costume.
Nice.
So it's you can find resources other places, and it's great.
How long did that actually take you to put together?
This only took me 4 days.
4 days, but
Yeah,
solid work or just off and on?
Off and on.
Off
I probably could have done it in like 2 days. It was like most of it was put together already. Like I just had to do little tiny things like add trim and hem a skirt and buy a bra.
There we go.
Little things.
Well, thank you very much for the good advice for the aspiring cosplayers. And just, do you have a blog or anything you want to give a shout out to?
I do. I have a Facebook page. You can find me at Lollipop Heidi Cosplay, or you can follow me on Instagram at Lollipop Heidi 13.
Well, everyone, you know what? I found a lovely lady. I'm going to ask you, do you have any advice to a starting cosplayer that's too afraid to cosplay something that they actually enjoy?
Oh, I got this. Just do it. I actually run a panel very regularly at local conventions called Anyone Can Cosplay, and the purpose of that panel is to stress to people who are afraid of joining the cosplay community for whatever reason. They think they're not the right size, or they're not the right age, or they can't wear contacts, so they can't change the colors of their eyes. And I call bullshit on everything. Like, if you are a person who loves a character, you can cosplay that character.
Yeah.
It absolutely does not matter, and don't let fear of rumors or fear of the unknown stop you from doing something that you want to do, because the community really is a lot better than people like to pretend like it is. I mean, like, there's some dark sides to the cosplay community, I won't lie, but the chances are you're gonna find awesome people who connect with you and your love for that series or that character, and you're gonna have a wonderful time.
There's actually, just to add on to that, there's an amazing amount of people that actually appreciate you for the things that you do, even if you're not the best at it.
It's true.
And that's one thing, so definitely get online for help if you want any more motivation to do something you want to do.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, last question. How long did it take you to put this outfit together?
This one luckily was pretty simple, and the girl who leads the group, only Alley Cat, she's the Ariel, if you find pictures of these. She actually designed the pattern, so once I started working on it, it was fairly easy. I was like, okay, pleated skirt, already got the pattern for the top, already got the wig, because I cosplay Elsa like you would not believe. So it only took me about 3 days, maybe, 2 or 3 days, something like that. Okay. But I sew for a living. I'm a seamstress. So
okay. So that's like
it's
whip it up.
Fairly simple for me to throw things together.
20 minutes done. We good.
Exactly.
Well, thank you very much for the informative interview.
My pleasure.
And definitely enjoy the rest of the convention.
You as well.
Damn, this is a hot cosplay. How long did it take you to make this?
So the interesting thing is I actually didn't make this.
Wow.
I made everything from the face up, not including my face. But then I don't know. That was
you had
awful.
help with the face, actually.
Yeah,
literally.
I was okay. So this is actually just like a bot costume.
Oh,
but
well,
it's cool.
still rocking it.
That's exactly it.
Actually, I heard from a lot of the cosplayers this con.
Oh, should I hold it like this?
Oh no, you can hold it any way you want.
I'm not gonna hold it inappropriately either.
Oh, that's fine. As long as it stays. Okay, that's
okay.
close enough. There we go.
One time. One time only.
But
It's the beast in the pants. Sorry, no, it's true. Continue. I'm sorry. I'm not usually like
good.
this.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
You're not bad at all.
Okay, good.
But yeah, one thing that I've gotten from the cosplayers is honestly just buy your outfits if you want to just try to cosplay that character, and then even later on modify it. So
Exactly.
It's something that
I think there's like a big stigma in the cosplay community now that if you don't make your own costume, you're not considered a cosplayer if you buy it. But I think the thing that I like the most is that even if I buy something, or if I make it myself, or if I borrow it, or whatever way I get it, it's because I love the character. And as long as people see how much I love the character and how much like I can influence other people by wearing it, it doesn't matter if you make it or buy it or whatever.
That's true. And you also did a nice job on your horns.
Thank you.
How long did those take to
2
make?
weeks.
Yeah, you can see the detail though.
Thank you.
Like if you actually get close in,
No, I don't know if you want
to
to they kind of pull it. Actually, no, they're okay. I don't know.
No, they look good.
There's like magnets in here and it's really sweaty, so the glue is almost melting off and they're just like little, like, you know when you lose your teeth when you're a baby? These are like baby horns. So I'm just gonna like pull them out soon. And
Well, don't worry, it's almost the end of the day.
oh yeah, that's when the clothes come off and the horns come out.
Oh. How long did it take you to put this outfit together, and who are you cosplaying as?
I'm Vaporeon of the original 151.
Nice.
And this actually was done in the last week.
Wow, hustling. Was that like constant
Hustling.
work or
Hustling.
off and
Well, I work full time as a photographer at Forever 21.
on? Okay.
So I shoot like 12 hours a day, and then I'd come home and I'd work on this for about 4 hours.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's still a long day. I work the 9 to 5 too. Come back, run a web series.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot.
It's definitely a lot. But you got to get to that dough, so you don't need to do that.
Exactly.
Here we go. But do you have any? What is cosplay to you?
Cosplay is a way to become like an aspect of a character that you really enjoy. You know, like I think that there are a lot of things that I see in characters, especially in anime, that I like really idolize and I think are really cool, and I love to do those things.
Nice. Yeah, actually, my favorite idol, I mean, this is my idol growing up, was Onizuka from GTO. Should you know, and then Gene Starwin from Outlaw Star.
Yeah,
those are my role models right there.
Gene Starwin was my second anime crush.
Oh, really? Shit, I'd be crushing on him too.
My first was Duo. What's his last name? Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing, Tim, you got this.
Duo.
It's Duo.
Duo Maxwell.
There we go.
I was gonna say Duo Matrix, and I was like, the Matrix is not right.
Close enough though. But thank you very much for the quick interview. Would you like to give a shout out to your Instagram, Facebook, wherever someone can check you out?
Yeah, my handle across everything is brooklynpwns, PWNS. I'm on Twitch and Instagram and Twitter and all that shit.
There we go. She's hitting up them social medias. Oh my goodness, another lovely lady. I'm ready to pass out from seeing so many of them. But I got a question to ask. What do you do when you get a whole bunch of hate messages towards your cosplay?
I generally just ignore it. Like, I really haven't been doing too many cosplays. I've only been cosplaying for about a month. But even within social media in general, I'll delete the comment without really reading it and just be on my way. It's better to just forget than to obsess over it.
That's good words of advice. I was just wondering, it's to like any aspiring cosplayer, like, is that a good way for them to handle it? Is just really ignore it, not try to give in to the negativity?
Yeah, because if you think about it too much, it's just gonna get in your head, and then you're gonna think less of yourself, and then that's just gonna ruin it, and then you might put yourself in a bad mood, and then it's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, like, if you want to read it, you can read it, but honestly, you can, like, block the people, you can delete the comment, or if you get to a point where you can have a PR manager, you can be like, hey, do all that for me.
Oh, there we go.
So that you completely skip the point of even knowing that there's bad stuff.
There we go. Well, that was very good advice. Is there any place that people can follow you?
On Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, but they're all three different, so I'll just do the Instagram.
No, you can do all three of them.
Okay, well, on Instagram, it's sabrinanicholebunny, and the Nicole is spelled Nichole. And then on Twitter, it's Sabrina the Bunny. And then on Snapchat, it's Sabrina and Bunny, I think.
I mean, if you type in around the things, you'll probably find her.
I think on Instagram, all you have to do is type in Sabrina and I pop up.
Oh, wow. You got that much of a following.
Oh, yes, but not from cosplay. I've worked with Playboy. That's where I got my following from, and then I just kind of took that and I started doing stuff I like.
Well, cosplay is definitely one thing, and then, actually, on that note, did you make this cosplay?
I did. This is the very first cosplay I ever made. Lots of hot glue. There's like no
hot glue is like the remedy to everything.
Yeah, I've only made 4 cosplays. I've only been doing it for like a month.
Well, very good job, and you used the hot glue instead of, well, you did some seaming on there, right?
I seamed this, but then I glued it on.
Same with this. Make sure the shit didn't come off.
Same with this. I seamed the red fabric, and then I glued it on to make it look like it was sewed onto it.
There we go. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the con.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Wow, these are some very sick outfits. Now, I just have a quick question for the both of you. What is cosplay to either of you?
Cosplay is everyone coming together, bringing their full effort into something that they're passionate about.
Cosplay is expressing your love through a physical art form and getting together and sharing artistic ideas and with everyone else who also loves the same thing that you do. It brings people together.
Yeah, definitely there's a great turnout every time I'm over at one of these conventions of all the cosplayers, and definitely you got a lot of groups. There's a lot of support. Do you have any advice for anyone that's a little bit too shy to cosplay or has any problems trying to like cosplay their favorite character but they don't think they're good enough?
My best advice is to just jump in head first. Just dive right in.
There we go, just handle it.
when you're in cosplay, you're not yourself. You're another person or another character. There's no reason to feel shy or anxious about yourself because you're not yourself. You're a different person. Also, I regularly cosplay people that are like 4'9", and I am 5'10", which does not fit, but I do it anyway because I love the characters.
Well, I can't tell. So there we go. But is there a cosplay blog or anything that anyone can check you guys out at?
Yeah, I'm a Crooked Kev.
Okay.
I'm part of Dragon Warriors Cosplay. We're from Colorado.
Well, everyone, I just found 2 awesome cosplayers, and I'm going to ask the both of them, what is cosplay to you?
For me personally, cosplay is a way of forming connections, making friends, and expressing your love for a character or an art style.
There we go.
Cosplay is a hobby that I like to use as a stress reliever from work.
Nice. That's a very good one.
Yes.
Well, is there actually any, I have you guys on the Instagram and Facebook, but would you like to let anyone know what your Instagram, Facebook, etc. is so everyone can check you guys out?
So my Instagram is rinmieru, so it's RINMIERU.
Mine is Kenshin_CL.
Okay, definitely check them out. But before we leave off, how long did it take the both of you to put together your outfits?
I would say in total we made these 2 and another, and it took about 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks.
But I had to CAD this, so it was like a month.
A month, maybe?
Wow,
Yeah, a month.
you CAD'd that?
Yes. And I formed
like
the mold.
AutoCAD.
AutoCAD, and then
Okay.
3D, and then molded it into shape to see if it came out like this.
Wow.
Yes.
There we go. So both you guys hustling in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, definitely check out more of their works on their Instagram and Facebook. And thank you very much for the quick interview.
Thank you.
I'm sad to say it's time, but you know what? The Otaku Time team had a wonderful time at Anime Expo 2017, and if anyone, well, was wondering what cosplay was, well, hopefully some of the cosplayers helped explain it. Now, if you happen to be aspiring cosplayer, definitely take some of the things that they said in, because a lot of the cosplayers said a lot of really wonderful things that were super positive, and definitely never get yourself down if you're trying to cosplay. It doesn't matter what character you're trying to cosplay as. And you know what? It's time for me to wrap this video up, but if you'd like any further information regarding the SPJA or Anime Expo 2017, just check our blog, otakutm.com. And well, it's time to wrap. So, Otaku, time to be you. Okay, everyone, I think I wrapped it a little too quick because I left off before saying one of the most important things, and that's thank you very much, everyone, for being part of our videos. We really do appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to make our videos happen, and our videos would not happen without you. Thank you very much, and I wish everyone the best.